You don't have some kind of rational reason that explains why what you want means anything. Again, you want to have kids. Why? Why the fuck do you want that? Why don't you analyze that? And is that want, that desire, what the fuck does it have to do with you imposing this risk? So again, it's this, the risk is obvious, it's right there in front of you. It's just so bizarre. I mean, if you told me the average person having kids was fully aware of what they were doing, in the sense they had contemplated all the risk, and they had contemplated the fact that they're not going to be able to control the experiment, and their kid is not going to turn out to be what they think they're going to get, that their ambitions are totally unrealistic. They've never bounced a basketball, yet they think they're going to be professional basketball players. I mean, they have no qualifications for the job, no expertise, no real understanding of all of the nuance of parenting or any of that kind of thing. So if you're telling me that the people who are having kids are fully aware of all these risks and fully aware of the high responsibility they have and their obligation to the future, the mess that their kid can make and all of that stuff, and then you're saying they have the courage, I might be able to buy some of that. But we know that's not what people are doing. They're not being courageous. They're being selfish, you fuck. So, it's so dishonest to describe the courage of the baby makers in a context that has nothing to do with who we know has kids. The ones who don't have kids are the ones who understand what I just said. All the stuff about the huge obligations, the huge responsibility. That it's all on you, and you're going to have to sacrifice all of your fun time because you have a real important project you've involved yourself in. So there's no more free time for your own little fun things. You don't get to go on your own vacations, your own this and your own that. You have this huge responsibility. We know the people who are recognizing that are the ones who don't have kids, and the ones who don't recognize it are the ones who are having kids. So again, if you're going to use your little statistics as an example, I mean, what's the average number of parents who have considered the weight of their responsibility, the weight of all the horrible things that can happen, the autism, the retardations, all the birth defects, the early adolescent cancers, all the other stuff the kid has to survive, the gauntlet of even surviving the social system and the terrible economic system where we've already enslaved those children because we've spent all their money, blah, 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 blah. What percentage out of 50,000 child producers, what's the number do you think it is that have actually considered all of these fucking risks and then courageously walked into their responsibility? Fuck you. I mean, it's one in 40,000?
To risk.
That's more than absurd. It's evil. It's so fucking despicable for you to think you have the right. Where did you derive the right from? Oh, nature gave me the capacity. So what? Nature gave you the capacity to rape. Nature gave you the capacity to pull somebody's head off. Nature gives you lots of capacities. It doesn't mean you as an intelligence can sit there and make a rational argument explaining why you should exercise that right.